Hello, my name is Marie. Welcome back to our Raum channel. This video is a follow-along video, a nighttime routine with tools to help you calm down after a long, stressful day, a long, beautiful day of parenting, and you may need some tools to help you calm down and also restore your hormonal balance. So one thing I want to say about your hormones, you need to be aware that your outer reality creates your inner reality. So when it comes to your hormones, you just need to think about how are you actually living your life. So if your day or your life is filled with a lot of stressful things and you may be eating things that are not necessarily good for you, your body will adapt to it. Your hormones will adapt to it. That's the beautiful thing about us human beings, is that we are very adaptable. But that also means that we also adapt to things that may not be so good for us. So again, when it comes to our hormonal balance, we need to think about how we actually want to live our life, how our day should look like, what kind of small improvements we can make in order for us to feel better. But there are some things we can do, like this practice, that can help restore a little bit of balance into our whole system, like relaxing at the end of the night, not going in front of the TV or doom scrolling in front of our phones, because that also creates stress in the body, and stress is the main factor of hormonal imbalance. Okay, let's go straight into the practice. Come onto your mat and let's go. So the first practice that we will do is intuitive cat-cow movements. So you're coming straight onto your hands and your knees, spread your fingers wide, and you're going to be here for as long as you want to, okay? So the main goal of this practice or this movement is to create a relationship to how your body wants to be moved. So close your eyes and just start moving here. And while you're moving, start to deepen the breath. And just start to roll your hips, start to move your spine, and also move your head. Roll your head and your eyes stay closed. So this helps to come into your body and kind of block out the outer world. Really feel into your body and sense what kind of movements you need, how your body feels in these movements. If there's tension, if there is maybe one side that feels a little bit more tense than the other side. Intuitive, free movements here. So we're going to stay here for 5 more deep breaths. Roll your shoulders. 2. There's nothing that is wrong here in this posture. So really allow yourself to explore the movements here. 1 last deep inhale and exhale. And then from here, open up the knees. And then just allow your hip to drop down onto your heels. We're coming into child's pose. Bring your forehead onto the mat or onto anything you're sitting or lying on. Maybe you also have a sheepskin. And just stay here. Deep breath. And child's pose is also one of these postures that help your whole system to turn inward. Any forward fold really helps the system, the body, to calm down. Look inward, sense inward, slow the breath. And this is the foundation of starting to listen to what your body is trying to communicate with you,
2 to 3 more deep breaths. And then one last deep breath. And then
come back into a seated position. Gentle movements. You maybe want to come into a cross-legged position or any position really. See that your spine is long. Maybe you want to sit on a pillow. We have two movements here in this seated position. Bring your hands here onto your knees and then just start to roll your head from one shoulder to the other shoulder. Good. If it's possible for your neck, you can do full circles. If you feel like there's a lot of tension, just stay in front and do these half circles from one ear to the other ear. And if you're doing the full circles, do one direction, and after maybe 5 to 10 times, you just switch the direction. Good. And these movements, they stimulate the glands here on the sides of your neck. And the glands in your whole body, they are here to distribute the hormones and tell the body what it needs to do, how it needs to adapt. And a lot of times, hormonal imbalances come from glands not being able to distribute those hormones or glands producing too much of a certain hormone. So once we stimulate them, we allow them to come back into balance. Bring your head back into center. From here, we're doing shoulder shrugs. Inhaling, bringing the shoulders up towards the ears. Exhaling through the mouth and letting the shoulders drop down. Inhale up and down. So we're doing this 26 times, so you can count on your own. We're breathing in through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. And when you're dropping your shoulders down, really allow them to drop down. Try to release any tension that wants to maybe hold your shoulders up or wants to control the movement. This movement really is about letting go. Sometimes our body needs a little bit of a nudge to actually let go of tension, and this kind of movement is perfect for that. A few more times, 26 times. And then for the last time, inhale, bring the shoulders up, stay here, hold the breath. Hold the breath, squeeze up. And then exhale through the mouth and bring your shoulders all the way back and down. Good. When you're here, few more head rolls here. Maybe you can sense that there's way much more space between your ears and your shoulders. And then you can bring your hands onto your neck and then just rub in front and behind the ears a little bit. So you create a little bit of warmth here and then pull it down. Good. A few more times like this. And down. Okay. And then for the next part, this is a beautiful breath practice, Brahmari Pranayam. It's called the bee breath. And I'm going to show you how it's done. It combines the breath and the humming. And humming is set to vibrate the whole inner body. And through this vibration, your body can drop into a parasympathetic state. And this parasympathetic state is a state of your nervous system where healing and digestion and all of these things that create clarity and just calm within yourself can actually happen. So you're going to bring your hands onto your face like this. So the pinkies come under your lips here. And then your ring fingers touch next to your nostrils. So under each of your fingers, you might feel a little bit of a hole. And this is where nerve endings are or nerves are ending. And these points you want to hit with your fingers very gently. So you place your pinkies under the lip, your ring fingers next to the nostrils, and then the middle fingers over your ears and under your eyebrows. So you don't want to push onto your eyes. And then your index fingers are gently touching your temples. And with your thumbs, you're closing your ears. So we're doing one test round, closing the eyes and gently bringing your thumbs onto the ears, not closing them right away. And then we're going to inhale through the nose. And with the exhale, we're going to hum. Okay, good. So now let's start. We're doing 10 rounds of Bhramari Pranayam. And if you're doing this at home by yourself, you can, of course, do as many as you want. You can do 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or 3 minutes, or 10 times. So closing your ears gently and then start in your own time and rhythm. Last time. And exhale, release your fingers from your face. Place your hands on your knees, palms facing up. And just take a moment to feel this breath is beautiful to come into your own body, listening to your own voice, vibrating your whole system and helping your nervous system to calm down. Gently open the eyes. And for the last step of this beautiful nighttime routine, we have the Pada Abhyanga. This is a beautiful Ayurvedic foot massage, and we have a full Abhyanga video. If you want to do the full body Abhyanga massage, you can also check it out. It's on our channel. But for this routine, we have the foot massage, the Pada Abhyanga, and you need an oil. Maybe it's a sesame oil or a ghee, or it's ghee. If you don't have that, you can use any cream, or you can even do this without a cream, but I highly recommend having ghee or sesame or any type of oil. And you can just bring a little bit of oil onto your hands and then start to rub your feet. And for that, you can also do this very intuitively. So Pada Abhyanga is a beautiful way to connect with your own body. And especially when it comes to our feet, we have so many nerves ending here on your feet. And while we are kind of touching them and activating these nerve endings, we help our body to calm down, and we help our body to ground, because these are your feet. These are your stable two pillars that walk you through your life. And we need a lot of grounding, and we need grounding to also calm down. And Pada Abhyanga, or this Ayurvedic foot massage, is beautiful to help your body to actually calm down and ground. And Pada Abhyanga, the foot massage, is done before going to sleep. So it helps your body because it goes into this parasympathetic state. So it helps your body to come into deep sleep. And maybe if you're breastfeeding or you have a baby at home like myself, and also a 3.5-year-old, and you have fragmented sleep, you at least get a little bit of deeper sleep in the moments, in the few hours you actually get to sleep. So this really helps your body to drop into this deep sleep phase. And really do this as long as you want to. Integrate your children as well. This is a beautiful way to drop into your body. Maybe you want to massage the feet of your children. Yes. I feel so much better already. I love Pada Abhyanga. I love these foot massages. And once you're done, you can just lie down, come into Shavasana, and don't skip this part. Shavasana is always the most important part of any yoga practice, because you allow your body and your system to integrate all the movements, all the things that you have done. So really, don't skip this part. So just drop down, allow your whole body to rest on your mat or on your bed or couch, wherever you are. Closing the eyes, maybe your hands are on your stomach, or you allow your arms to drop down next to your body, palms facing up. Deep inhale and exhale. Allow your belly to move with your breath. And every time you exhale, you become a little bit heavier. And allow yourself to be held by the ground. You allow yourself to let go of all the things you have to carry, not only physically, but also emotionally, spiritually. Just for now, let go of the weight and relax. Deepen the breath and start to move your feet, start to move your hands. Maybe stretch your whole body. And then bring your knees towards your chest. Rock left to right. Give your lower back a little massage. Bring your feet together, your hands together, and rub your feet and your hands. Do a little twist, so you bring your right knee towards the chest and drop the knee down towards the left. Look towards the right. And then switch sides. Left knee goes towards the chest. And then drop your knee down towards the right. Look towards the left. And then bring both of your knees towards the chest. And then roll up. Or come all the way up through the side, whatever feels comfortable. I hope you loved this nighttime routine. These are all practices and tools that help your whole system, your nervous system, your hormones, to find back into balance and in time and space, come back into a moment where it can integrate everything that your body is adapting to and experiencing, and where it can reorganize itself. And for that we need time. We need to create these spaces where we do something that feels nourishing and good to us. So I hope you feel nourished, and I hope you feel good, and I hope now you can really sleep so good and so deep. Do this every night or a few times during the week. Do this with your children or without, whatever is possible for you. We always want to give you tools that you can integrate into your life, however your life looks like as a parent. So, hope you loved it. See you in the next video. Mwah.